This is the first time I've come for the BIA function, and I must honestly say that I go for a lot of these kinds of conclaves by big publication houses with lots of big speakers, but the kind of speakers that I heard today were amazing. Very rarely have I come across speakers of this caliber speaking like this. So it was Sandeep ji and all that was amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
One never gets to meet people like this. One meets politicians, one meets other people, but never people of this caliber.
Right.
So I was very happy, and I thought the audience also was very good. They were very appreciative, and we had a great time, and I hope we do this more often.
Very good. Thank you so much. And you've been an ad man, and I just cannot forget. I always remember you for two things. One, Mia ki daat se Sharma gaye. Oh my, so apt that was. I mean, I just can't forget that in my life. And bottoms up.
And there was another one which I had done was Zahir Abbas.
I remember that. Yeah. Even in fact, after you, I don't know what happened, but after you quit Amul or whatever, you stopped doing that. I think things have changed. During your time, the pun that was there inside, the sarcasm at times, the pun inside was amazing, superb. And the second I remember most is for Bottoms Up.
Yes.
I think I and my wife was a number of times. So, you have seen the transition of the advertisement world moving from the hoardings and to now getting into digital. I mean, what do you see? Like what would be your comment on going forward? What do you see of the future of the advertisement world?
See, everything, all media will remain the same. People thought that when television came, radio will die.
Right.
It didn't die. Radio internationally is still one of the most effective media to reach people.
Right.
I work a lot in Africa, Tanzania, Kenya. Even there, radio is very big. When television came and when then OTT came, people thought television would die. That hasn't died. So I think every medium has its own life, has its own speciality. The advertising has to adapt itself to what is required for that medium. What you make for, let's say, a film on television, you can't do something like similar on an OTT thing. You must do something different or on social media.
Right.
So advertising must take the theme being the same, the promise being the same, how to adapt its execution to different media is very important, which I think advertising will get to do. They'll have to do that.
So, do you agree that we have become a over-communicated society? Day in and day out, there's a constant bombardment of communication being dumped upon us as a user, right from advertisement, TV, Netflix, OTT platforms, Facebook, WhatsApp, eating away into your time. Constant is the communication coming in, and in such times, advertisement now has become more relevant now to break that clutter and stay present and have.
Which is where what we were discussing, the whole theme of this today's event was innovation.
Yeah.
When your product is the same, what they promise is the same as everybody else, the money that you're spending is same or less, how can you stand apart and be noticed?
Right, absolutely.
That's the most important thing.
Right,
because you have 10, 15, 20 seconds to say it all.
Right.
And there are enough people saying the same thing.
Right.
So that is where the true acid test of advertising would be, how can you be creative, saying the same thing differently?
Differently, yeah.
That's what
Thank
will
you
work.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.